конечно же, прилетел. Вот он Кингуин, вот тебе Кинга есть Гардианы, так и пал на игроков, там Брэдиша, который придет, он уже будет включаться на мусы, потому что проблема упаса, он теряет свое здоровье, стреливать игроков КБ, но когда закончится бар, могут быть проблемы. Муши дает Санитис Эклипс, убили Сент Кинга и пока что отбились MIneski.
To really put a stop to that of Kinguin. They may get an extra kill as Mushi comes in with the Astral onto Elisash. They will punish the Bane, but Kinguin, of course, not worried at all about losing the two supports. Maybe Nisha though. He does have Aegis, so if they can keep him alive. Katsu comes out with the sleep. The Bear, look at it ripping to Mushi. Mushi just getting torn apart here. The Crimson Guard, the Saber, he's still alive. The team keeps him on strong. There's going to be a buyback from Pados. MIneski looking to take down this Lycan a second time, but already the Night Stalker gets punched in the face by Katsu and his stapler. As Kinguin ready to push back in off the buyback of the Sand King potentially. There's no Night Stalker for 40 seconds. The base of MIneski in absolute shambles.
And they're running at Mushi. Mushi needs to get the hell out of there right now.
Don't worry, that boy's got a Meteor Hammer.
And a repel. Probably, here we go, Meteor Hammer time?
Nah, still on cooldown for now.
Okay.
Needs more of a buff, Mushi says.
And now they're going to just go for the straight racks. Yep, that's going to be triple lanes of racks here. Nisha will take it down, and he is out of there.
It just feels like a guarantee before this game. They were talking about the patch, and someone on MIneski told Mushi that Meteor Hammer got a buff, and now he regrets telling Mushi that.
Look, I'm going to stay with the fact that this is not a good OD game. And sure, if he didn't get a Meteor Hammer, he could have got a different item, but I just don't think it would have ultimately impacted.
So there's always a reason.
I'm sure
for these items.
Yeah. No, I do agree with the fact that I'm doubting the Meteor Hammer, but I just want to appease the Mushit typers out there. You know, it's like it's just a bad OD game.
This game isn't over.
Yeah,
Lumi, this game is not over.
It's over.
I mean,
it's over.
It's not over in the sense of no GGs have been called.
All right, fair enough. We gotta do the
never out the comebacks.
Okay. I mean, look at what Gyro's queued up.
I mean, have you ever seen an OD with a Meteor Hammer lose a game? I haven't.
I haven't seen it win a game either, though.
We are, you know, we're uneducated in the realms of the OD Meteor.
We are in uncharted territory.
I mean, I'm OD. I'd build a Meteor Hammer. So why not this?
I thought your thing was Battle Furies.
Nah, that's so 2017, Lumen.
You know, like
now everyone's doing it in 2018. No, it's not cool anymore. This is the new cool build.
You know, like when I was casting Galaxy Battle, literally every melee core got a Battle Fury, and I was thinking to myself, OD's gonna have so much fun because you've been building Battle Fury for years, right?
I think that's the item that Mushi is missing this game. Would have done it. But MIneski potentially just thinking about how they're going to be approaching game 3. They are up against these Mega Creeps. They do have a gyro. How's Moon doing on the Divine Rapier fun? That's what we want to see. He's got it queued up after the butterfly. So they do need a lot of time, but maybe it will come. You never know. Games like this have been turned around before. But Kinguin, for sure, are going to be feeling pretty
I think they wait for the third
themselves.
Roche.
Yeah.
Just get yourself the refresher shard. I mean, there's no rush right now. You could just farm the whole map.
Yep.
Take every bounty rune. Bounty runes now give more than before.
Oh, they got a nullifier on the Lycan.
Oh.
That's the Meteor Hammer countered, Lumi.
There you go. They don't even wait for the third Roche. Just walk in there.
Smoke. One dare come out the base from MIneski. That is the question. Here we go. Shapeshift Bob. They're ready to jump in. Straight in. There we go with the epicenter on the gyro. What's the reaction they've got? Esper out to 3, but they have the GA. Jams trying his best to hold them back as he comes in from the sideline. They have dropped the Meteor Hammer, but they've already lost 2. MIneski, Kinguin going from target to target. Nisha will be forced back, but Pados dives in deep with the bow strike. Abyssal Blades there from Exotic Deers. They hammer down on the gyro. They will buy back Moon, trying their best to hold on to this game. And they're pushing Kinguin back.
I mean, that's the go. There goes the Divine Rapier.
Hammer. Bite!
All right, you got the bear.
Bear is countered, or is it? Keep that bear alive. Oh, the Meteor Hammer damage over time. You can't ride it out. Mushi securing himself 300 gold there.
Oh,
that
man.
Almost paid for the item itself. He needs to do it about 10 more times and it will.
Yeah, I mean, look, he killed the bear like about 3 times already with the hammer.
This is, I mean, I don't think a bear stands much chance against a hammer in real life, and this game proving to be very true and
Pretty sure the bear just eats the person that's holding the hammer. I don't know, dude.
I mean, this is true.
By the way, in that last
But
fight,
the hammer's not going to do any good to his, digestion system. You don't want to swallow hammers.
I guess. You swallow the arm that's holding the hammer, right?
I guess, yeah, the meat and bones help sort of wash it down.
Katsor revealed the fact that he had a BKB as well. Like,
Okay.
I think this game is just to punish Mushi, right? Like, this is literally the most terrible OD game ever. Everybody has a BKB. What the hell is OD gonna do?
Yeah, it's a tough game. Kinguin, so game one, they certainly suffered off the back of the draft, and I think, it's gone the other way, as you've been mentioning. This time round.
Oh, grip the courier!
Grip the courier!
Touch it good.
Oh, the repel to keep that courier alive!
Oh my god, here comes the meteor hammer
What's
again!
it, the Wizzo the Wizard or something? He's out of there. And now the turnaround. They've got the grip. Oh my goodness, that's a dead like MIneski.
That's a base defend, right?
That is. Good job. Good luck pushing without a like of 75 seconds. He's gone. That one with a stolen Fiend script from the Jabs Ruby.
Oh shit, don't count them out just yet. We might be in for a long one.
Jabs he's tired of this meteor hammer rubbish. He wants to win this game.
Dude, Jabs has been playing so well. Earlier when Mushi force-staffed himself into 2, where remember he almost died? It was the purification from Ice, and Jabs stole like Savage Roar. He was able to like essentially ravage the enemy team to save his carry. So, Jabs, man. Holding it together.
Oh, look at this as well. The smoke up whilst behind.
Oh, they're ganking bottom right now, so that's a problem.
Yeah, they realize. Renan's like, go bottom, boys. Moon, he's out on his own. BKB is not there for 15 seconds. He's trying his best to run.
Radiance.
Oh, you can't get the kill by a Radiance of 38 minutes. That would hurt.
Meteor hammer.
Here we go. Bam! Oh, he's off the mark. He missed the time in Mushi. And the bear now turns towards the Night Stalker. Burrow Drag from Pados comes through. They're keeping Ninja Boogie alive there. The purification. Defensive Astral. Mushi jumping in. Down to Katsu. Now they turn their attention towards the bear.
Okay.
They want their bear, and they're going to get it down again.
Astral.
Oh, Mushi!
Give him the hammer.
Give him the hammer.
That's on cooldown.
Oh, it's on cooldown. Okay,
Yeah,
he's
fine,
more than
fine.
buff. Here we go. They've done it. Exotic Deer down as well. Mushi. He don't need items. He just needs skill.
Dude, look at Charles go! He's got my rapier now.
Oh, is he?
Yo, don't call it comeback, dude.
No. This game, a game for the ages.
All right, I called this game over, but with
I mean, so did Mushi's teammates once they saw his first item.
I think so did Kinguin. Like they could have gone Roche.
Yeah, the ultimate psychological play from Mushi.
There's no reason to fight into the base like that without Aegis, because they have complete map control. Now MIneski, you give them an inch, they come from yeah, here we go.
The rapier.
If they get Aegis on Moon, there's a shot. There's a shot.
This is the best game so far on Starladder without doubt.
But the base.
It's great.
But the base. We need a meteor hammer to defend the base. Where's OD?
Get that OD back in. Deep in his backpack. Moon will deal with it. Got the rapier. He's in.
All right, so what did he drop for the rapier?
I don't think it did. It is just that we had the
drop the
demon edge.
TP?
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. He put his CP in his backpack. Yeah. Level 22 coming up on Moon. Still 14k lead for Kinguin, but definitely a worry for them that they have this lead and they're unable to close the game up.
Yep.
That's the scary part.
By the way, Moon getting to 25 actually matters. Like if he gets extra flax.
Definitely, yeah. They do want to try and get this XP on the Jara.
Oh, excuse me. No, never mind. I was keep remembering that.
Oh, sorry.
You got extra flax way earlier, not at 25.
You've got to get that 3 homing missiles.
Yeah. Or global cooldown might be good, right? Because you need to push that wave.
I've never seen anyone take that, Louis. But I mean, in a game like this...
Yeah, in a game like this, you might
never know.
Yeah, you might need global cooldown.
You never know. This is some next level strats from MIneski, and it's working at this sort of 40-minute mark. They were building to play from behind.
Because I don't think homing missile is actually that good this game. There's so many BKBs on Kinguin.
The BKBs are running low, though. And you know what the nerf to BKB is, we were saying. Having it only once every 70 seconds rather than the 55 it used to go down to. That's something to wear.
Is there a way that MIneski could challenge us?
If they had global cooldown, you know.
Yeah.
They could snipe the Roche. It's hard to do, but it's not impossible. they'll let this one go. They don't want to do anything crazy. They do have this rapier on Gyro. They have to take very carefully coordinated fights. Moon in perfect position.
Oh, look at that flak. Oh my god, beautiful.
Look at that farm. Catching up, that's for sure. And he is. You know, the gap now between Mushi, Moon, and the Lycan. Nisha at least is.
That's a hex,
is close.
dude. I could see MIneski winning this game.
I mean, absolutely. They are turning it around. They're holding onto the game. At the same time that they lose one fight, the game's over. You know, Lycan and Lone Druid take the base in a matter of seconds, but as long as they don't lose a fight in their base, they'll be golden.
They could also win the fight and still lose the game, right? Because, for example, Bear could just ignore the fight and just hit.
Cats up. Shoving in that top lane with the Spirit.
Does Wtf have BKB? Alright, so he's completely reliant on
he's got the Hurricane Pike, he's got the Shiva's Guard, and the Hex.
Okay, so he's completely reliant on Ice, which is fine.
Don't need BKB when they're Meteor Hammered.
And in fact, this is perhaps even better than getting a BKB yourself, because there's a Nullifier on the field now. You might not be able to activate your BKB. By the way, this is very vital now as the game goes longer and longer that Kinguin gets every bounty rune. Because bounty, I believe, got what, 4 gold per minute instead of 2? Like, they double the value of it. Anyway, let's go.
Oh, he's looking to try and close the gap with the M-Center. Can he do his little walls? But no, he can't. The grab's there. Telekinesis with Jazz. Throws the man down. Moon goes in with the BKB, but he's been a bit of blade. They got to get this Gyro out of them. The feed's grip from Elise. Hold it down. Gyro down for 100 seconds. Sanity's Eclipse is dropped, but Nisha's looking for the base. Goes straight in, but the fortification's out from MIneski. They're without this Gyro for 90. Can they hold? They're going to try their best. They've managed to take down 2. With Nisha's Shapeshift wearing out, he'll back off as well.
Divine.
Who got the rapier?
We got an item check real fast.
Where did it go? Did it go?
Give me the F5. Somebody press F5.
Okay,
nice Stalker.
Ninja Boogie's got it. He recovered the rapier.
That's fine.
That's all right.
We're good. We're good.
So, despite losing the Gyro, MIneski still able to hold, getting 2 kills.
I think Ice missed the Guardian Angel on the Gyrocopter, and as a result, we're having a lag. What is Japs doing? Oh,
he's got the sandstorm.
Oh, I was like,
he's doing a little wiggle.
Yeah, I was like, what? He's just running in place. I thought we dropped out of the game or something.
Nah. He's dropping some Darude.
Yeah. All right, they're gonna run him again.
Yeah.
Force out that buyback.
Buyback is back there. Yeah, Gyro can come back into this one. Let's see what they do here. In they go, Nisha popping the shapeshift, ready to try and force that buyback out. He's teasing away, he pops the BKB, looks towards Mushi, Crimson Guard out, protecting the tower as well. BKB committed by Nisha and the Bear with that spell immunity talent as they force forward onto this Night Stalker. Root it up as well. Ninja Boogie taking a lot of damage to Greaves and Crimson, keeping Ninja Boogie alive though. Nisha trying to come back in, but the Stolen Fear there knocks Nisha back for now. Mushi moving in onto Nisha, they've popped the Aegis, they've taken down in once. They got the setup, they're looking towards that man, and they have the Hex is there from Mushi. Nightmare comes out from Elise, trying to buy some time for Nisha, but there's no way to get her. The refresher BKB, but it doesn't work. He popped the refresher shard, but even that with the second BKB is too late. He can't get out. Elise caught out as well. MIneski continue to hold.
Oh my god, that Crimson Guard from Ice did so much. Protecting the buildings, and Mushi is now about to hit 25, which does actually matter quite a bit, because you get to retain your insteals for a long time, and I think almost guaranteed he might take that one. He should take that one, and then
I don't think I've ever seen anyone take 15%. Yeah, it's about the instilled.
And Kinguin just
is too good.
Bang their head against this iron wall.
They've got to be feeling pretty bad. They've A-clicked the base a few times now, and it's not going their way. Yep. There's now just a 5k lead as MIneski closing that gap. And down the mid they go, on the hunt into the jungle of Kinguin.
So the problem in that engagement was that Lycan did not refresh his BKB before he died, so he got hexed immediately.
Yes.
After he came out of Aegis. Had he refreshed, I think you could just activate your BKB, and he doesn't get it either. But a fearsome gank squad with the Night Stalker holding the Divine Rapier still.
So the question on this man, he packs quite a punch.
Yeah.
500 right click, and with the attack speed from the night time, you've got to be careful about this Night Stalker punching into you as he is. If you get any good, oh, if he gets level 25, 140 attack speed with the Divine Rapier.
Might be a while. Might be a while.
Hey, with a game like this, it certainly could go on for a while. If it keeps repeating as such, you know, Kinguin pushing in, maybe getting 1 kill, but losing 2 heroes themselves. This game could certainly continue to stand at a bit of a stalemate.
Yeah, I mean, Gyro could just hold it on forever.
Yeah. Got the butterfly complete, Moon. Does, of course, forfeit the buyback, as buyback only available for Mushi in terms of the monetary sense at the moment on MIneski's lineup. And we'll see where Mushi goes with his items. I really hope he doesn't have to sell the Meteor Hammer. I'll be bitterly disappointed if we see that item get traded out for something else.
He might sell his power trap first. Between Force Staff and Blink, and the fact that you're stuck in your base anyways, there's a fight bottom. Or it might be a fight.
Certainly looks to be the angle that Kinguin want to approach the base from. That's the Ags now done for the Lone Druid, so they can now look to try and split up the pressure a little bit more. But Pados, he's been spotted out. Mushi in straight away with the Hex. That's going to be Pados down for sure. He's got some time with the Yule Scepter. Oh, Boros strikes to the side. Can he get out? He can't. He's down. The Bear moving in onto Mushi, but Mushi forced up to the high base. They're going for the base. Nisha's trying his best, but the EKB's out. The cooldown's down for the Gyro, forcing the Lycan to back off on the sidelines. They've jumped in onto the Night Stalker. That's a Night Stalker with a Rapier. They want to try and get it back to safety. Can he get out of there? Astro Boogie trying to run himself away. Boom! Jumps back in with the Saturday's Eclipse. Bursts down Katsaw. Turns towards Exotic Deer. That's the Lone Druid down. The Bear's trying to move it onto the base. Ninja Boogie's still alive. Keep that Bear away from the Ancient, and they will indeed. More 300 gold on the way to the banking out of MIneski, and Mushi finds Elisash as well. These holds from MIneski looking increasingly more and more impressive, and more frustration for Kinguin, as now MIneski, they're the ones with the 2K lead.
That wasn't actually a great game plan from Kinguin too. They basically split up the fight, right? They drew half the fight
stage,
on bottom. They sent in the Lycan, and I believe even the Bear. Now the Bear was on Mushi, but basically they distracted MIneski pretty well. But MIneski not crumbling under pressure at all. And this was, you know, with Moon buying the Divine and dying with it, they are still holding on. And now for the first time in a long time, they're pushing in the crew wave. Yeah, they're going to get this tier 2. There's a lot more money now.
There's no buyback of the Lone Druid. Exotic Deer's down for 40 seconds.
Look at him.
No buyback.
Ninja Boogie just punching.
And he took the 50 damage talent as well. So just adding more to this right click that he has with the Rapier that he managed to take.
So has our Gyro hit 25 yet?
He's got to be close.
I wonder if he's going to take the rockets.
We nearly got level 25 on Ice. Yeah. I'm hoping we see global cooldown this game from Moon, but Moon seems like one of the more sensible players. I don't think he'll do anything too crazy. If it was Ice on the Gyro, then we'd see it.
We'll see. Also, what are the options on the Omni Knight as 25? Let's have to check it out. I guess the repel duration is what you...
Plus 200's a lot.
Yeah.
Plus 200 is a lot.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, a lot of these fights have been very close.
Yeah.
So he is going to hit 25 right now, so let's keep an eye on him. All right, there we go.
He's thinking about it. And yeah, the plus 200 just seems too much to pass up on.
By the way, one of the more important aspects of this game is that your fountain does actually, or not the fountain, the throne actually regens HP.
As long as they can hold.
Yeah, it's...
Could be fine.
8 HP regen per second. Pretty decent. Back to full for the next fight.
Back to this position again, though. So they managed to force out a little bit, MIneski, but they did have to sort of fall back to this full defensive measure around.
Yep.
The Agent and the Ice. He's got the Aghanims on Omni now.
Yes. So the one thing now they have to worry about is that the Necrobook, the range one, could purge, right? So you can still purge off the Guardian Ninja.
And they do, and I think as well, if you're MIneski, you've got to sort of accept that Roshan's going to go the way of Kinguin. I don't think you can get out and contest at the pit.
It's too much of a risk. Yeah. Like, even if you get the Aegis on some of these heroes, it's not worth the risk to go out.
And interesting as well, so Mushi actually finishing up a Silver's Edge on the OD.
Is there any important passive that he's breaking? Lycan,
I mean, I'm thinking as well, just obviously for the gap close, so he can sneak in and get that Hex off without any chance for reaction.
But there's Necrobooks on the maps, so I'm not sure how useful the invisibility.
I mean, when the game's going like, I don't think we can question Mushi.
Sure.
Mushi is doing some crazy stuff this game on the OD, and it's working out in a bit of a different way, but they're holding on, and they are maintaining the lead in this game, MIneski. And Mushi, he's second highest on the network. But of course, with that Silver Edge in his inventory, we have had to say goodbye
there
to
you go.
Meteor Hammer. There we go. Bye.
Heck,
Moose.
that's a kill.
The Meteor Hammer died for that, and it was worth it. Getting that silver edge, getting that surprise jump.
And you got to keep in mind that anytime that he hits a hero, it's very important because he's retaining a ton of those instacks for a long time. Because he did take the plus 60-second duration.
Silver edge and the smoke. MIneski out and ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, and they're sending Mushi in front. He is by far the most important catch with a Blink Hex. But unfortunately, not going to find anybody here. And I guess Moon just goes for a second Divine, right? With retaining
I think
buyback.
you might as well do on the gyro. I think, yeah, I guess at this stage you just prefer to make sure you do have buybackers. They are now at a stage that they are able to hold without requiring a Rapier on the gyro because they've managed to get themselves back.
Because they have a Rapier and Night Stalker.
Yeah, the Rapier and Night Stalker. I mean, Mushi's got a lot of money, honestly.
Oh, feels bad.
Oh. Goodbye, Ali Sash. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no way to save himself.
If he
there.
nightmared himself on the last
it would have
hit.
been close with the cast animation. Maybe he could have got it off.
Oh! Hex on cooldown, Hex on cooldown, Hex on cooldown.
You got to get out of there, love. He's going to jump in. Oh!
Mushi!
Moose!
Didn't you say that he was 0-4 and 6 at one point?
He was, I believe, it's 0-4 and 6 for the longest of time
and
this
now
game.
he's 10 and 4. He has not died since you flamed him.
Yeah, this is I'm never flaming this man's arms again. Mushi can build whatever he wants.
That's a bear kill. That's 300 gold.
He has been farming bears.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
Any missed chances?
I don't
Any
know.
missed chance? No missed chance.
No.
That's a kill.
Mushi. The man, the myth, the legend. This build will now be replicated in 100% of OD games in pubs. Thanks to Mushi. And I'm not even mad.
Not even mad.
To see this do this OD.
This has been a hell of a game.
It really has.
Yeah. I did not anticipate MIneski being able to hold on for this long. Has Gyro hit 25 yet? I really need to see these rockets.
He surely has.
Rockets are called down.
Well, he must have. Oh, he took the cooldown.
I told you.
He took the global cooldown.
You need to push out waves, man.
Yeah.
Like this bottom wave right now, you could call down right now.
I want to see him use it.
I mean, you can't because he's always using it. We gotta hover. We gotta constantly hover on him.
I want to see some global.
All right. Our trusty observer will be hovering on him. I hope. All right.
What a game.
Is he using it every time on cooldown?
Come on, use it. Wave. Where's it going to go down? That's going to be the trick, seeing what wave it's gone to.
Probably top, right? It's pushing in.
Okay.
He's waiting for them to meet up.
Fire the missiles.
He doesn't want to miss, right?
It goes for the Satanic as well, item-wise.
No, he's not using it.
No. This way, boy.
No. Just getting it for show, man. He's not even using.
I mean, it's very. Oh, Patos with the D-Ward epicenter. Oh, Mushi though. He's in a bit of a risky place, but they're terrified. They see him, they run the hell out of there.
Mushi obviously not hexing Nisha because Nisha still retains max movement speed. So, it's out of there.
He's going to need an Abyssal Blade on that OD. Got to get next.
Again, you said it about 20 minutes ago. If MIneski makes one mistake, they lose. Right. We're still in the same position.
And that still is. If one of their cores dies without buyback, the base is gone.
But they're up 9k now. Like,
yeah.
They're mega. They're up 9k. That's
Look at this graph. 20k gold lead that was once there for Kinguin, and it's all gone.
Yep.
It's all gone. It's going to be a Rapier queued up by Moon after the Satanic. Go for that bit of extra firepower himself. Right. Upgraded bots for Mushi.
So I think this allows one of their supports to like rotate out of the base, and now you could EOT2 onto them after they find a catch.
Yeah, a little easier for them to sort of cover multiple lanes and get Mushi in position for that hex.
And they even have backup global cooldown to assist in damage.
For the kill secure.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Global cooldown.
Where's your wave now? Well, it's still there.
Still there.
It's still there. Not quite enough damage, of course, on global cooldown to deal with the Mega single-handedly.
And look at Mushi. He knows. He's just like, oh, don't get caught, Mushi. You're
gotta be careful, and he's being careful.
Mushi is actually, I believe, the hero that does the most damage on his team right now.
Definitely, yeah. With the amount of int that he's got.
Well, he's got no in now, but...
Sure, I mean, yes, the int from his items.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Mystic Staff and the Shiva's Guard.
And unlike, 40 minutes ago where he actually doesn't survive long enough to actually get off instacks, that's no longer the case.
And look at his hero damage now. Remember, we were looking at hero damage.
There you go.
It was the lowest on the team.
Drop hammer.
41k hero damage.
When he dropped the meteor hammer, he also is dropping sanity hammers.
This is true.
So, what will break first? Kinguin's patience?
I don't know. It's getting close to that 1 hour mark, which, to be fair, we haven't seen too much in the game recently. We've had a lot of sort of the 40-minute mark has been very, very consistent.
Oh, here comes Mushi. Oh.
He's on his way out. And there we go. They've got the Hex, Telekinesis straight in onto the outer time, going about, but the BKB down in time. They've got the nullifier to Mushi. They're trying to close the gap, but the GHL shifted down the right side. They're looking at the turn. Husband to fly through. 4 staff down to the low ground. They're trying to chase Mushi. Nisha looking for the kill, but he can't quite get it. He has to back off. He's looking for the Rubik for the easier kills. Ice backs off to hold the 4. They found the kill onto Exotic.
That's the Divine. That's the Divine.
They have managed to get the guy. And who's got it? Who's picked it up?
I don't know.
That's the question.
We'll check later.
They have got the Rapier on Bane. Oh! Mushi comes in, is tired of this. Dropping the sanities, Pados and Katso hitting the decks. But there is, Bane managed to get that Rapier out of there.
Yep.
And I hear you guys laughing and saying, Rapier Bane, it's legit now, Lumi. You nightmare someone.
You nightmare,
You're
hit him.
hitting them
Yeah.
with Rapier Bane. Pick up a Mask of Madness, Elisash, and you're carrying the game on your own back.
So don't ever cast Fiend Script anymore because you do more damage.
Just nightmare and right
hit
click.
them.
Nightmare and right click, my boy.
Oh man, what a time to be alive right now to watch this game.
This is, I feel like it's been a while where we've had these sort of games that have just been so entertaining. Like this game is, it's one of my favorite we've seen in a while.
Oh yeah.
You still don't know which way it's going to go. I mean, MIneski, they're certainly making the comeback, and well, they've already made the comeback.
Wait, why does Ice have a Ironwood branch queued up? 1 hour to the
I mean, why not?
I mean, I could think about a bunch of reasons why not, but sure.
Oh, shit! Get the Rapier! Oh no! Rapier Bane is down!
He's out.
He's got the Rapier Mushi.
Oh my god. I wonder what item is the least important, because I think the Pike is really important.
I think the Pike, but you have got the Blink for your position.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so he's going to swap the boost out. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go. Yeah, put the boost to the side. He's not having to TP from lane to lane too often, and with the Blink, the Silver Edge movement speed boost when you're in the Invis, and the Hurricane Pike, you've already got enough mobility.
Yeah, and the Shiva might not seem very important, but it really is, because the way that he's looking for these, Shiva gives him vision, right? He pops Shiva, he finds somebody, and he Blink hexes.
Oh, if they can get Roshan as well, MIneski, it's back up in 15 seconds.
This is very dangerous, because Wolves could be scouting you right now, and he doesn't know that. I know he saw the Wolves die, but Wolves could be coming as well, so Mushi, again, if he dies, he's forced to buy back, and you just don't want to be in that position. But look at the buyback status. Every members of MIneski have buyback.
They've got it all. And nearly everyone on Kinguin, just 2 members without the money. If they take 1 fight, they get like 1 kill, then they'll have money as well for the buyback. And they've still got the Refresher Shard on the Lycan. So they do still have that sort of double duration, and he is quite a threat with the nullifiers. We saw if he can get on top of a target.
Yeah.
Double nullifier, double BKB.
I don't know if he's doing enough damage anymore though. Like, he's not killing quickly enough.
He needs to focus really the same target as Exotic D. You know, if the Lone Adrenaline can go on a target with the nullifier,
but here's the thing, right?
Get the kill.
There's Astral. Yeah. There is the Guardian Angel. There's so many different ways for MIneski to prolong the fight, to save the hero that they need to save. There's 4 staffs and stuff, so...
He's got an MKB now as well, on the line.
Okay.
Extra tag speed with a shapeshift, more chance of hitting the crits. They're going into the pit here. MIneski, they are close. So now they're going to find the Bane on the side. That's 1 down, that's Bane gone. Kinguin, they're scared. They're just going to TP out.
That's Roche. Like, MIneski could get Roche right now, but they gotta be, they gotta be very careful. They ping it out. They got global called out. Here we go. That did nothing, but you know, helped.
It's all about the mind games. As you say, it does force themselves away from the Roshan pit, MIneski. Roshan will still live to see another day for now. Boogie feasting on those juicy bounty runes as you this stage of the game. Back towards watching over the pit between two sides. Ninja Boogie looking for that wraparound though. Coming in from behind, shapeshift pop by Nisha. Ninja Boogie silencing up the lone druid. Has put it down. Mushi able to force himself up to the high ground. Nisha going to continue to chase. He's looking for this OD. They've got the nullify down on him. Have they got the damage? They have the spirit out, but Mushi able to get far enough back to the safety of Ice Ice Ice. He'll be fine for now. Abyssal Blade dropped onto the Night Stalker. Paddock coming through with the GA, Axe GA, the global play from Ice Ice Ice, keeping his team fighting fit. Now they turn towards the other time. Cats are left behind. Global cooldown slowing Kinguin on the escape, allowing Mushi to close the gap onto the Lone Druid's bear. More gold into the pocket of MIneski as they take that down alongside the Elder Titan.
And Moon wasn't even in that fight. That was a straight up a 4v5, but he participated with the global cooldown.
He's got money for his own red as well now.
So, do they care about Roche? They ping it out. They could do it very quickly because of the OD.
And they go.
OD only with the 20 in, but still hitting it.
Still a decent bit of a punish, yeah, with the rapier, of course, on Mushi. They want to contest.
Back in.
Pados goes in with a three-man burst. Trying to lay out the damage. He's going to be stunned straight away. The move with the Abyssal onto Mushi. BKB pop by the bear with the spell immunity talent. They nullify the Night Stalker, but do they have the damage? Shapeshift coming out from Nisha. Looking towards Mushi. No. Who's he going to turn for? Refresher jump pop, but the Sanities is out from Mushi. It punches down. They take it down the bear. Cats are falling low as well. MIneski, they take 3, 4. Night Stalker full. Moo gets the triple kill as Kinguin knocked out of the pit. They do have 2 buybacks, but they are not coming back in to contest this Roche, as MIneski will find it. Refresher shard, G's and Aegis into the hands of MIneski.
And that's multiple Guardian Angels for Ice Ice Ice. I believe he has a refresher as well. So he has a shard, he has an actual refresher, and he has Guardian Angels. MIneski constantly keeps...
No, he's not going to refresh yet, but he's got money for it. He's still got a lot of money.
Yeah, he's still got that Tango or a GG branch.
GG branch is...
All right, second divine purchase on Moon.
So, I mean, the question is there the time here for MIneski to push and finish the game? Or can
it's the time right now. It's the time right now. Like, at least you try to do some damage. If they buy back, then you respect it and go back if you want to. I mean, there's 4 heroes dead. It doesn't get any better than this, right? Moonshot purchase from Mushi. He needs more attack speed.
bomb as well.
I don't think he's going to check it.
No.
Yeah, with Divine, Mushi's going to hit the base pretty hard. Here we go.
See how quickly they can do this, MIneski. The tier 3. They do have those 2 buybacks on Pados and Nisha. Holding on to them for now.
They're going for Megas of their own.
They're playing it safe.
Yeah.
They know that Kinguin will be back for one more fight. So they don't want to try and end the game.
Yep.
They just want to try and balance the situation that they're in.
Jaro canceled his TP going to mid because he wants to push that tier 2 bottom, making sure that if they possible, they could get the Mega. But they need to deal with the bear right now. The bear is in their base. Oh no, got summoned back. And that will be it. They only get 2 sets of racks. Ninja Boogie.
Mid lane, Patos. He's looking to close the gap. 4-star.
Oh,
BKB!
He's out.
Is it actually
Abyssal? Anybody?
Oh no, only on the Lone Druid at the moment. And Exotic Deer couldn't get himself in position, of course, but still moving in. There's the refresher orb now picked up. So now, Ice 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 has got, and these, as you mentioned,
he's got
the
3
shard
Guardians.
and the orb.
Yep. And he's literally going to sit in space.
Or triple GA, triple Grieve Heal, triple... Oh, the Grease doesn't work, does it? Because there's like the buff timer.
Yes, but you could refresh, let's say...
Purification with the level 25 talent, that's a lot.
Repel being the big one here.
Yeah,
also your Vanguard upgrade, the Crimson Guard.
Very hard for Kinguin to fight into. I mean, there's a 38k gold lead now for MIneski. Look at this.
Oh, I heard call down. They're probably bottom. I don't know.
I mean, we're hitting 25s all across the board there. I mean, how many heroes are not 25 at this stage? I think most are reaching it, aren't they? Just what a couple on Kinguin, just poor old Elise Sash and Cancel that haven't hit the 25 in this 65-minute long game.
The thing is, I don't see any way for Kinguin to come back, right? Just on way the heroes at the scale and stuff and itemize. She has bought a Tome of Knowledge for who? For...
Everyone's 25, aren't they?
Nobody? Okay.
Sentry's out. they can.
It makes sense for cores to start buying wards now for the supports, because the supports still have room to grow and they need a safer buyback.
So they got the double rapier, of course, Moon and Mushi, both with rapiers that they're rocking. Jabs does have money for the ads, I believe. Yep. I guess he maybe just wants to make sure he has buyback as well on top of it before going in on the purchase.
Did Jabs take the damage talent for his 25? No,
telekinesis. KB's running low this stage now.
Oh, Mushi walking up.
Hex straight away. Oh, the stolen Fiend's Grip as well from Jabs. Setting up for straight up daylight murder. 2 dead, no buyback on the Bane. Nisha does have buyback available. He's almost certainly going to need to use it as he's gone for 90 seconds.
There's a bear on the mid lane, I believe. Oh, if this bear gets caught, he pops a BKB and should get recalled. Yep. Wait, here comes. Yeah, this is Megas.
Oh, Manos. Going in. Telekinesis and Hex though, good stomp. In fact, the Earthspin's there as well. Repel is out onto Mushi. Still be slow, Nisha. Popping the shapeshift, trying to chase. Stolen Earthspin gets thrown back. And Mushi able to blink up to the high ground. Is he going to be safe though? He does have everyone else around him, so it looks like he'll be fine. Cancel popping his own BKB, trying to hold MIneski back as he chucks the spirit out. Ags now picked up for Jabs.
Well, tier 3 is still alive on the bottom side. Oh man, this is a tough one. That rocket has to following the bear. They need to gotta watch out. That bear is in front of the base now.
Did have to expend that buyback on Nisha for that defense, of course. Kinguin, so 7 minutes without a second life on Lycan, and they have to be careful. The push with these rapiers though. Forcing out the fortification. Pados, Epicenter being revved up. He's looking for the jump in straight over. The BKB reactions are immediate from MIneski. Pados down for 100. He'll buy back. The BKBs have been popped. Ninja Boogie very deep in the base. Stomp from Katsar holding back the rest of them, but the global GA comes through. Oh! The stolen power strike. Jabs catches out 2. There'll be the dead Bane for 80 seconds. Homing missile in onto the Elder Titan. Nisha trying to fight over the BKB, but the second GA from outside comes out. Jabs again with the bonus strike, for the original bonus strike. And Paddle holds him down. They're trying to get back to base, but the rapier damage is too much. MIneski cleaning up. 3 dead and GG well played is called. MIneski take the series 2-0, and I tell you what, Libby, if there's ODs in my game, not going brown but Smeetia, it's the new build. This is how you play the hero. This is how you do it in style, Mushi style.
Did you hear the crowd after the GG was called? They were chanting Mushi. Mushi, of course, very popular player in China.